Yo, welcome back to the AW show. What are you saying? It's your boy, Boss Wahab, checking in on y'all. First things first, check out my special. It dropped, No New Regrets. Here it is right now on YouTube. Click it. No New Regrets. All right, I'm going to put it linked in my bio before. It just came out 2 days ago. 5,000 views. Not bad, boy. Not bad at all. I'm not mad at this at all. Didn't run ads or nothing. It's going organic. I hope it keeps going at this pace, and then who the hell knows what happens after that. But directed by my homie Mark Corliss. A lot of my boys helped me film this, edit, blah, 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 blah. Very proud of it, so check it out when you can. 48 minutes. People seem to be enjoying it. They're commenting, liking, and I hope you do the same, and I hope you share it. Enough of that. What is going on, people? First of all, Alberta, thank you for coming out. Calgary, that was my first time doing a 4-show weekend. I've never drew that much ever in my life, so that's the most I've ever had people come out. Thank you. Those shows are awesome. Edmonton before that, those were bangers as well. It's funny, I can't really get on stage in New York because it's such a closed scene. You got to be here for a while and kind of like set up your footprint before you get stage time. So it's like I can't even get 5-7 minutes. And then I go to Alberta and I do 7 one-hour shows in 4 days. So at least I feel like a comedian again. And now I'm back in the boroughs struggling. But you know what? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know, it's funny. Everybody I meet over there in Alberta keeps going like, or in Canada, they go, hey, why New York? And then I go, and then they go, oh, okay, well, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. I'm like, all right, motherfuckers, they're all just quoting, what was it? It's Frank Sinatra. Well, I'm not making it here so far, people, so maybe I can't even make it anywhere. We'll see. Anyways, let's see what's going on with P. Diddy. Last episode, someone's like, yo, give a Diddy update. And I forgot, P. Diddy. Oh, yeah, that actually reminds me, too. We'll get into this later, but Epstein list, that dropped. You can tell Elon Musk accuses rival billionaire of trying to destroy Trump to stop Epstein list. Oh, my God. I don't want to hear from you again for a minute. Attorney General Bondi releases first phase. First phase. They're dropping it like it's fucking... What is this, man? First phase has been dropped. Like it's albums, like it's a coveted Dr. Dre album. What was it, Detox? You know something's going on when they drop. Why'd they drop it now, huh? Things they just want to hush up some stuff. Maybe Boeing is like, hey, put that shit out quick. Stuff's getting weird. But yeah, we haven't seen what's going on with Diddy. This nigga is melting, just decaying in prison. We have not, even his lawyer dipped. Like, think about this. Diddy with almost infinite pockets, billionaire status, at the time before these allegations. Now who knows what, but at the time, he's having the best legal defense money can buy, right? Keep that in mind. For the evidence to become so catastrophic against him that his legal team goes, and I quote, under no circumstances can I continue. So he bared it for a while, or she, who knew. Anthony Rico submitted a motion seeking to withdraw from the case. Submitted a motion? I thought these niggas can just dip. Fucking law is so weird. Anthony Rico, let's take a look at this motherfucker. Fordham School of Law. You better be... We don't even get a photo? I guess ever since our homie Luigi's Mansion shot up people, they don't show photos no more. Served as a blah, blah, blah. Let's see a photo of my homie. Oh, it's a black guy. Okay. Black guy with a bow tie. Really? I thought he would have gone with a woman. I thought when it's like crimes against women, you got to get a woman to like lean in against the, the image, kind of paint your image a little bit better. Like, look, if my crimes against the female gender were so heinous, would I be represented by one of their own? The whole jury's like, oh, he's right. She has a vagina too. This is the homie right here. When you see that bow tie, you're like, yo, this is the one black guy in a country club. It's always a nigga with that red bow tie right there. So anyways, my homie Anthony Rico one of Sean Diddy, of course, he's got a team of lawyers. Lawyers filed a motion to withdraw from the Mogul's defense team. I love that. Now, how incriminating is that when your lawyer's like, yeah, I can't keep up with this shit, guys. He's paid me $7 million so far, but I can't do this. Anthony Rico did not provide a reason for his request, in which he wrote, under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs. According to this, a judge will need to grant Rico's motion before he's officially removed from the case. Wow. Imagine he doesn't, and then he's just... hey, sorry about that whole thing. I'm trying to dip. Yeah, I just had a crazy day. My wife, we argued. So my bad. I'm on it. I'm on board, baby. I'm on board. A judge will need to grant blah, blah, blah. Combs would still have 5 other attorneys defending him in his federal sex trafficking case. Imagine 6, including lead counsel Mark Agnafilo. Let's see this nigga right here. This sounds like some Italian dude. Oh, this guy actually doesn't look like the highest level. Those high-level lawyers always have a crazy haircut. Mark Agnafilo has won acquittals in many of the most complex and difficult trials in America. In the last several years alone, he's secured 3 complete acquittals in cases ranging, and I will have to speak in this voice so you know that reading his little bio. Ranging from assault to international tax fraud to political corruption. Mark has tried more than 200 cases of his 30 years career, and is routinely hired in federal and state court in complex cases. Blah, 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 blah. Jerk. Let's see who... before we continue, let's find out who this guy. High profile cases. Perfect. Pharma boy Martin Schniss, Nixon founder Keith Raniere, and former Goldman Sachs banker Roger Ng. Wow. So all of the corporate, and all of those niggas are guilty, by the way. Even though he got him off, he's guilty. When you're at Goldman Sachs and you get tried for anything, insider trading, whatever the fuck, and you get the high-level guy, you did it. But he got off on it. That's the game, baby. You get the justice you can pay for. Let's see. So Mark is repping my homie. In the affidavit, Rico says he did not want to divulge information protecting by attorney-client privilege when explaining why the request was so brief. He did note that he came to the decision after speaking to... He goes, look, maybe it was like... He's like, look. Maybe black representation is not the look right now. It might become a race thing if you stick around. Maybe that's what it was. This motion for withdrawal of counsel, if granted, will not result in a delay of the present schedule for the commencement of jury selection and trial or the present schedules for briefing of pre-trial legal issues, Rico wrote. As a result, there will be no lapse in representation, as Sean Combs will continue to be represented by 5 other attorneys of record. Rico could not immediately be reached for comment. Of course not. They didn't even grant it yet. Imagine, why do you want to leave? It's too much evidence. That nigga gonna lose, baby. That nigga don't gonna lose. Did you not hear that the judge denied your motion? Oh, what? Combs is currently in bars as he waits his trial on federal charges. Man, a billionaire fucked up when you don't get that bail. In September, the Bad Boy Records founder... Oh, my God. Everything is against him. Why do you call yourself Bad Boy? In the music industry, personas are... Founder was indicted on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution in the Southern District of New York. That's so funny. And transportation to engage in prostitution. They're like, Your Honor, we have proof that Sean Diddy Combs took an Uber to pay for fellatio. We're requesting he be in prison for 27 years. That's funny that when you put all that other stuff, sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. What? 3 different federal judges have denied Combs bail, citing concerns about potential witness tampering. This nigga's gonna go and just fucking go at it. Combs is currently behind bars at Metropolitan Center. His trial scheduled for May 5th. Yo, May 5th. They're gonna put that shit like a pay-per-view. May 5th, Sean Diddy Combs, a.k.a. Bad Boy Records, Diddy, Sean John. He goes by many names. This makes me think his conscience is getting to him due to some info he learned as his attorney. These are the comments, by the way. Wow, 298 comments? What the fuck? I'm with the judge on this. Let the process begin. Keep him locked up as long as possible. Eventually, justice will prevail. At least I can hope it will. That attorney has to be removed speaks volumes, Rico said. All money is not good money, if you think about it for a second. A lot of words not... Okay, blah, blah, blah. How long has Diddy been in jail now? Was it 3-4 months now? New York, he's arrested 16th of September. Damn. Okay, so you have September, October, November, December, January, February. So he's looking at 5.5 months. Damn. And then they're going to give him, I guess, 2 days for one for each of those. So he served a year in whatever his end sentence will be, we'll say. His lawyers have argued for his release in the run-up trial, citing the jail's horrific conditions. Your Honor, My client has barely had access to gold toiletry, let alone caviar, and what he cites to be televisions without remote controls. Now, this is heinous. What is this? Guantanamo Bay, Your Honor? Wow. Sarah, okay, so these are the new ones. Former Making the Band contestant, Making the Band, remember Chappelle did the spoof on that? Dylan, because I spit hot fire. Former Making the Band contestant Sarah Rivers has filed a lawsuit against Chandri Combs, MTV, and Bad Boy Entertainment, alleging mistreatment and abuse during her time on the hit reality show. Blah, 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 blah. She specifically cites the infamous cheesecake incident from Making the Band 2, in which she and her group members were forced to walk several blocks to get a cheesecake for Diddy. Yeah, that's the whole Chappelle thing. It's like breast milk, Cambodian breast milk. That's Cambodian breast milk. Go to Queens to get me a sugar cookie. According to her, this was just one of the many instances of mistreatment. What? That's what the lawsuit is? I thought it was going to be like he held her down and made her blow him or some shit. He made us walk 4 blocks to get cheesecake. And when we walked back, he said he didn't even want New York style. He wanted pecan, but he never said he wanted pecan. He didn't make it clear. I'm asking for $17 million because of the depression and psychological damage. She also alleges that she was forced to sleep in an open space with 4 male contestants, despite being married at the time. Her new husband came from one of those niggas in the space. Rivers claims she was threatened with elimination if she refused to comply. Okay, so that one is like, okay. That one, I don't know. If something crazy happened, I guess. But, I mean, the freaking cheesecake thing is crazy. Other defendants named in the lawsuit filed by attorney blah, 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 doesn't just target Diddy, Viacom, everybody involved. Rivers, man, if you're in the States, dude, and you fuck up, dude, man, oh, man. They come for everybody. And I guess they just get whoever has the weakest legal team, right? They're not going to get Viacom. Viacom is not paying $1. Probably Bad Boy. At the end of this, they're just going to strip that nigga's company and they just hand out stipends to everybody that got touched, diddied, we'll say. Rivers further alleges that Diddy intentionally sabotaged her music career by disbanding the band, which I'm assuming is her thing, while keeping most of the money generated from the shows. She claims he acted maliciously and recklessly, profiting off their work while leaving them with little to show for it. Sexual harassment, here we go. When you think Diddy mistreatment, this is what you got to open with. Perhaps the most notorious sex claim in the lawsuit involved allegations of sexual harassment and assault. Rivers accuses Diddy of once cornering her, blocking her from moving, and running his hands across her breasts. Damn. Now, it's going to be tough to prove that, but that's the type of shit that my girl got to get $600,000 for, you know? You got to get an actual rape to get 10 million plus, you know? They got $1 billion or 500 million to divvy up. Everyone's taking a piece. Whoever has a story, come forth and claim a little bit of your inheritance, we'll say. She's now seeking damages for Diddy and the other defendants. Diddy's legal team responds. Diddy's team strongly denied the allegations, telling TMZ that the lawsuit is another example of false claims being made against him. According to a statement acquired by TMZ, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world where anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. God bless lawyers and their ability to dodge the truth. Woo! His attorneys also noticed that the lawsuit was filed just before the deadline for New York's governor's Gender-Motivated Violence Act, suggesting it was a last-minute attempt to bring a meritless case. Wow. That's also a good point. I wonder, pictures of Diddy from prison. CBS Mornings wearing tan prison clothes. Here we go. What's jail like for Diddy in notorious prison? P. Diddy taken to hospital from jail. Oh, that was 4 weeks ago. Inside Diddy's this? No, not that. Picture of Diddy. How can we be friends? Why he learned he will stand on trial, blah, blah, blah. No, come on. Let's see. Meanwhile, Diddy in jail living his best life. Diddy's prison food nightmare. Shocking photo allegedly. Okay. Why is this in freaking Spanish? That's what happens when you're in Brooklyn. It just defaults to Espanol. Diddy's prison food nightmare. Shocking photo allegedly shows maggot-infested meal. You know that, they sent in like a little envelope full of maggots, and they're like, place this on your food. Take photos of it. Send it to us. It'll help the case. It'll help the case, Mr. Combs, please. Don't eat any of it, obviously. Inmates were told a year ago that all infested food had been thrown out. Okay, all right. What? Are those the maggots? What the fuck is this anyways? Is it supposed to be like a dumpling? Diddy spanks Jay-Z during a concert in a video that resurfaces amid allegations against both. That's hilarious. Let's see this.
I want to take him back a little bit.
Well, shit, my nigga, you put know your Rockefeller shit on the fucking city, nigga.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What? And Jay-Z doesn't acknowledge it, walks away, he knows. Diddy, man, you gay, nigga. Why, sir, why are you gay?
Shit on the fucking city,
and
nigga.
T.I. too.
Rockefeller shit on the fucking city.
One more time, baby.
Put your Rockefeller shit on the fucking city, nigga. Shit, my nigga.
The only thing in his defense is that the slaps are a little bit sport-like slaps, like when you come off the court, like good hustle. But still, that second one is just abuse, baby. Diddy, what are you doing, nigga?
My nigga, you put your Rockefeller shit on the fucking city, nigga.
Oh, that nigga's going to jail. Actually, I guess he's already there. Diddy's food in jail is pictured with maggots, blah, 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 blah. Zero sympathy. Diddy isn't... Anyways. That's your Diddy update, people. The man is rotting. I just wonder what he's going to end up getting. It seems like if they have you... I would be shocked if after all this that he doesn't serve time, Having served 6 months already just on the basis that this nigga is going to fly or tamper or do some next shit if they do grant him bail. It really seems the nature of his crimes have been taken into consideration, blah, 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 blah. I see him doing, a couple years. How much time did Cosby's sentence and how much time he served? Because Cosby was supposed to do a bunch, and then he only did like 2 years. Bill Cosby was sentenced to 3 to 10 years, and that's like 100+ cases of people coming forth. I think Diddy has less like legit rape cases and a lot of like misconduct, blah, 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 blah. But he served roughly 3 years before his conviction was overturned by the Pennsylvania Supreme Court due to a technicality regarding a prior agreement with the prosecutor leading to his release from prison. He effectively served around 3 years of his sentence. Wow. Yeah. The whole time Cosby was in court, he would just always like look blind as fuck, hold an arm. Before the sentence, he's like on tour, fucking skitter dabbing, he's doing the Charleston and shit. Now he's like, this nigga looking like Ray Charles. Georgia. Trying to get them sympathy points, baby. Anyways, the world's on fire right now. Zelensky and let's get the Zelensky-Trump AI fight. I've seen more of those than the actual...
Shaving, waxing, and clinical laser.
Shut up. We don't care. We don't care. Why are you showing me that, man? The AI generated. Man, AI is crazy. The one I saw is way better, though. It's like Dragon Ball Z style. Do they just keep using the same one?
Military bases.
Oh, okay. It's not this one. But anyways, let's look at the actual Badoom. I hope they don't pull this.
God bless. You will not have war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem.
You know what the only good thing about all of this shit is that politics suddenly became a lot more realistic, a lot closer to human nature since Trump coming back in, because I feel like everybody was just kind of on some sort of like playbook, and just the literature they used, the way they acted, what they showed you is always the same no matter who's in office. But now it's like he's beefing presidents like, nigga, step out the White House. You ain't shit.
Don't tell
Putin
us
gonna
what
kill you,
we're gonna
nigga.
feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're doing.
You're in no
position
I'm gonna start saying
to
that.
dictate.
You're in no position to say that, even on stage.
What we're going to feel.
You're in no
We're going to
position.
feel very good.
We feel very good.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and very
telling
strong.
Oh man, craziness. JD Vance getting in there too.
And what you president who's
It's like a kid that fucked up the way Trump is talking to Zelensky. Zelensky, you got too many billions, dog. A lot of people are against you, man. You know, Trudeau just gave him another God knows how much.
gambling with World War III. You're gambling
with
World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should.
Oh, man. At this point, they're going to... If this is how they talk in public, imagine what's behind... It's true. In fact, I actually think it's a lot more cordial behind closed doors because I think that Trump is all about, like, showing a stance of strength and everything, and all those other politics are like, look at how in control I am, and look at how, look at how well we play, and blah, blah, blah. Look at how decent we are, look at the hospitality we show all these people. It's always the same. They have a picture of them shaking hands, talking like this, and then shaking hands, and then they go, a lot of good discussion was made. You know, we spoke with President blah, 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 and, a lot of good points were risen, and we're looking to stronger allyship, and always like that. This nigga's like, you're being very respectful. You have no basis for that. I welcome it.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said...
JD Vance is a cuck. I'm not going to lie. He sees the head guy. He sees the head guy doing this, and he's just... I mean, at least he's backing him up, but it's also like all the shit he's doing. If I was in a suit and had that exact same like pretense of contextually what I am, you're the vice president, that's all you can say is, he hasn't even said thanks once. He doesn't even respect the Oval Office with a suit right now. It's like, nigga, say something of value. Look at this.
Thank you. You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October.
Oh, shut up. JD Vance, didn't this nigga say all this extra shit before Trump brought him on? Oh, politics, bro, politics. And Trump just listening to this. I love it.
Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Okay, let's see what Trump says now.
Please.
Don't speak for me.
You think that if...
Okay, that's enough of that. This is the best thing that I saw. If you weren't a fan of Trump, this type of shit is like, as a guy, I'm a liberal. I don't give a fuck about these things. I'm in the middle. Sometimes I'm this way, sometimes I'm this way. I'm on a case-by-case basis, right? But women in this men's sports, men and women's sports, all that shit just got out of control this last decade. I don't know what the fuck is happening with gender identity and all this shit. But this was a breath of fresh air. But the way he handled it, what a thug, bro. Trump on some bully shit. I love it.
Here, the governor of Maine? Are you not going to comply with it?
I comply with federal and state law.
We are the federal law.
We are federal law. He said, I am for a second, then he goes, bitch, we is the law, motherfucker. This is when I wish Chappelle's show was out, by the way. I would love to see a skit on it. We is the law, bitch.
You better do it. You better do it because you're not going to get any federal funding at all if you don't. And by the way, your population, even though it's somewhat liberal, although I did very well there, your population doesn't want men playing in women's sports. So you better comply because otherwise you're not getting any federal funding. See you in court. Every state, good. I'll see you in court. I look forward to that.
That should be
a real easy one.
Oh man, what a beast! He tells them to their face. Yeah, see, that's the type of shit you never see. Not even in freaking House of Cards. This is all behind the scenes stuff, like with goddamn what's his name, Kevin Spacey. But now it's all out in the open with this nigga. But it's only been a month and whatever into this guy's presidency, and just the amount of viral videos this nigga generates, crazy, bro, crazy. No one is happier. You think the voters that voted for him are the happiest? No, the media, the outlets, the happiest people. I remember even when he left freaking office, it was just like, Biden just don't get the clicks that this guy does. He's too professional. He's too even keeled, whatever you want to call it. But now it's like, woo! It's like, is Tennessee here? Tennessee, you've been accepting a lot of gay people recently. No more gay people in Tennessee. If you want federal funding, your people, although I did very good well there, they don't want gay people there. Like, You're like, oh shit. I just only wish he had like a beer or like a champagne, a glass, and just says, he's like, I'll see you in court. That should be an easy one. And he took a sip after that. Oh, what a time to be alive, man. This shit is terrifying on one level, I will admit, but extremely entertaining on the other level. And I'm excited to see what comes next. Bernie Sanders this whole time saying like, motherfuckers, I warned you. Attorney General Pamela Bondi releases first phase. Oh, actually, you know what? Elon went on Rogan, which to me is crazy right now because imagine just like actively trying to get rid of all these government positions and then just being on Rogan, just being like, yeah, I'm chilling. Just had a new kid. Everything's pretty good. Actually, I don't even know what he's talking about on the most recent episode. Let's see. 3 days ago, 8.7 million. What I want to see is the comments. Politicians would be less likely to accept corrupt forms of income if there was a higher chance of going to prison. They stopped alcohol and cigarette commercials. How hard can it be to stop drug company commercials? From Zelensky Trump meeting to this, grab second bucket of popcorn. If the IRS can audit us, it should be audited itself. Is that what he said up there? How dare YouTube hide this from me for 33 seconds? There should be an audit every term. Blah, 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 blah. 7, we should go there and check it out. That was a solid flex. Let's see what he's referring to.
We're Brightco.
Oh, my God. I don't get about your ads, man. Let's see. This guy did it right here. Joe, introduction and Grok, AI development, personality, biosecurity, national budget concerns, government payment systems, government spending, transparency, media bias, and partisanship. Let's see this one right here.
A+ rated jewelry
We don't want to hear you stop.
The only thing they can say, but they can't point to the line item.
Right.
And so they can't say like, well, this is the thing where, the nutrients for pregnant mothers were stopped.
Okay, at this point, it's going to pull me as well. But Elon is entering some stratosphere of humanity that I don't think anybody else has ever entered, besides like a Howard Hughes or these type of niggas. But we're in the age of technology. This guy is just imagine that guy's cell phone, texting Trump, texting his managers at Tesla, SpaceX motherfuckers, all the people he's cutting out of the protective departments, will say, that kind of oversee all of his private operations, gutting all those people. Anybody in his way, getting out of the way. He's like a single-handed mafia, essentially. And then just direct access to the peak media platform, which is Rogan. I mean, that's 3-4 days ago. That thing it was 9 million views. Like, what the fuck is happening? And this thing is having kids. He's having more kids than Nick Cannon. I think he's trying to single-handedly populate Mars. I really do. I think he might be from Mars, actually. He's just pushing everybody to Mars. We're gonna hand all of humanity over when we get there. The FBI's. Okay, where is this evidence list? Now we're finally on, boom, the Epstein list. No big revelations in Epstein released. No new bombshells in Justice Department's release of Jeffrey Epstein's files. The Justice Department released this, huh? Who the fuck is this guy? Conservative political commentator Rogan Halley, also known as This from Left. That suit kills me. And these MAGA hats, I'm assuming. Are they all MAGA hats? Everybody's on board with the money now. Where's the actual, just tell me the fucking list. Mexico makes use to avoid blah, 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 blah. Where's the names? You know what? This is what Reddit for. Names on new Epstein list. Reddit. That's what Reddit's for. New Epstein list includes Alec Baldwin, Michael Jackson, Mick Jagger, and RFK Jr.'s mom. See, it's getting muddy, right? First of all, women are coming. And Michael Jackson being there does not help Epstein's case. But keep in mind, Epstein's already dead. So I don't know. Mick Jagger, of course, he's dating like a 9-year-old right now. I mean, Alec Baldwin's the only one that kind of has anything to lose for that. RFK Jr.'s mom, whoa, what's going on with this lady's eyes? It seems like, oh, you know why? The white space in her eyes is the same color as her skin. So it just kind of looks a little fucked up. They got everybody. Isn't it weird, actually, besides Alec Baldwin? Michael Jackson almost looks like the most normal in this. Mick Jagger looks like he's at the first stage of a stroke in this photo. She's got the eye thing that I was just saying. Epstein before he died. Mick Jagger isn't new. He was in the Black Book released by Gawker a decade ago. I was about to say blah, blah, blah. Old news, nothing new. Nick leaked the BB to Gawker, blah, 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 blah. Let's see the names of the people that are blacked out in the release form yesterday, but nothing. How about nothing blacked out? Yeah, it's funny how they black out names. How does that work? How much you got to pay to black out the name, you know? Yeah? They obviously presented it to their lawyers and whatever first. How do you get a name blacked out? Oh, that would actually risk the national security of the country if those names were blah, 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 blah. True, definitely don't ask Grok and determine statistical based on the logs either. The hell is going on in the world, y'all? I don't know. And even if it's someone we know and like or whatever the fuck, Lady Gaga is not on Epstein's list. I've been told these are Epstein's documents. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening anymore. You know what? Let's shift to something a little bit more fun. My upcoming dates, y'all. Ontario, I am coming back. In fact, I'm driving to Ontario tomorrow. I'm going to be in London, my hometown, for a couple weeks, redoing the family kitchen. This is the first time I've redone a kitchen. I'm amped for it. We're talking counters, cabinets, flooring. I've never done any of that. I've never grouted. I'm amped. We're about to learn a bunch of new skills. And while I'm there, at the end of the whole job, I figured, hey, you know what? I might as well do a show in London. A lot of people are like, bro, this is Ramadan. How can you? It is what it is. Yeah, I'm there. It'll be after iftar. Break your fast for the Muslims and then pull up. For the non-Muslims, you don't give a fuck. So either way, pull up and pull out, baby. But yeah, March 14th, Byron Spring Mike Legion, as always. Then Houston, Texas, I'm back at the Secret Group, March 20th. Austin, I'm at East Austin Comedy Club, March 21st. Dallas Comedy Club, March 23rd. Never performed in Dallas, so super amped to go out there. Texas, just fucking excited to go out there. Chicago, I'm at the Comedy Bar, March 27th. And Minneapolis, never performed out there as well. Amped for that one. Comedy Corner Underground, rather, March 30th. Then Detroit, April 10th. Boston, April 12th at the Comedy Studio. Miami, I'm at the Villain Theater. Never even been to Miami, so I'm amped. I thought that was underwater, to be honest with you, but fuck it. San Diego, May 1st. Los Angeles, May 2nd. Washington, D.C., May 15th. Seattle, that is May 29th. Portland, Oregon, May 30th. Halifax, St. John's, Montreal. I'm adding Toronto. I'm going to add Vancouver. Hopefully, maybe I'll be able to get Vegas on there. Philly. There's a bunch I'm trying to add. This tour is going to keep going and going. Now that your boy has a child, and I'm trying to live here in this U.S. with that USD, I can never stop touring. That's what hits you when you come out here and start paying rent. You're like, oh, shit, I'm locked into this now, baby. Ooh. On that note, make sure to watch my special, yo. No New Regrets on YouTube. Go to my page. It's there. Or scroll down. I'll have the link in the audio, too. Check it out, yo. A lot of years of work on that. Free for your entertainment. There's a Venmo link if you want to donate, but don't feel obliged. But yeah, drop a comment, hit it with a like, share it with your friends. You know, hopefully it'll get out there. It's kind of like a commercial for my comedy, and you know, maybe it'll pay off in some years. But yeah, that's that for me. The Fam Jam is about to walk in any second. They went out for a walk, and yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do before this Ontario run. So just wanted to make sure I didn't miss an episode and coming in for a real short one for you guys. But hey, you know what? You got your Diddy update. Epstein still giving us not much. All the real ones that would shake the world, we're never going to see him. So let's forget about him. Time will tell what's going to happen with these Trump interactions. Every day I wake up and I look forward to it. Let's see who's next, baby. I would love if Netanyahu came next and Trump's like, you're killing too much. You're in no position to stop killing. You're in no position to kill more. I don't know. How would that be? That's not bad. But anyways, that's my time. That's the AW show. A for Boss, W for Wahab. It's quite simple. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, your boy is saying peace. Bow, bow, bow.